Now, many of you have heard stories about what happened in 1984, horrific accounts of the way murdering mobs went about on a killing spree. For those who were witness to it, memories of 28 years ago are as fresh as ever. After numerous commissions, probes and a CBI investigation, nothing much has come out. But the Akalis have now got a new demand. They say since there were special investigation teams looking into the Gujarat riots, there should also be one for the 84 riots.
A mob started gathering, they had those iron rods and lathis and whatnot. They started breaking all the window panes and whatever. Started torching our house also. और हम अपने गली में भाग रहे हैं and they are after us. Everything was haywire. I don't know कौन कहाँ भागा. दो रो ऑफ हाउसेस के बीच में एक टॉयलेट था कॉमन सा. जो नज़र आया वहाँ पे जाके I just hid myself. I could hear the voices of my brothers. छत पे भाग रहे थे उनके पीछे and my brother, elder brother was crying, Uncle हमने आपका क्या बिगाड़ा? हमने आपका क्या बिगाड़ा? हमको क्यों मार रहे हैं? They were torched, the three of them. I think tire डाल के.
We saw that incident of that man being burnt. I saw the tire around his neck and firing and screaming. And these police vehicles were moving up and down. Why couldn't they stop? The apathy, the indifference. Their leader was a political leader because he carried a lot of clout. There were no urchins, surprisingly. There were no urchins. I could see the person who was leading the mob. We had seen on Doordarshan and we had seen on, he was a local big shot.
Almost 3 decades after the 1984 anti-Sikh riots, the cries still ring out for many. It is estimated that at the height of the carnage in 1984, one Sikh was being killed every minute on the streets of the national capital. The Sikhs maintain that enough has not been done and justice still eludes the community. The figures speak for themselves. While more than 8,000 Sikhs were killed across the country, out of which 3,000 were massacred in the capital during the 2 days of violence, only 30 people in 12 murder cases have been convicted so far. Of the 10 different commissions and committees set up after the riots, 72 police officers were identified for connivance and gross negligence. 30 of them were recommended to be sacked, but no action was taken. Finally, in 2005, the CBI charged Sajjan Kumar and 5 others for inciting violence, a case still dragging on in the courts. Then there is Congress leader Jagdish Tytler, who had been let off by the CBI for lack of evidence for his role in the 1984 riots, while lawyers are challenging this in court. Tytler was seen leading a charge in a rally organized by the Congress in Odisha in September this year, during the mob clashes with the police. This lady officer was badly hurt. While Tytler later apologized for the injuries suffered by the policewoman, the opposition accused him of trying to recreate the violence of 1984.
Till now, there was no setup like this, and all the investigation was done by the Delhi police. Delhi police, which is itself an accused in the. So this is virtually the people who are accused of the violence. They are investigating this.
3 SITs were set up for Gujarat. Then why is Punjab forgotten? Just because Sikhs are a small minority? They don't constitute a major vote bank? Is that the reason? We will not give up till justice is given. We are very clear on that. And whether it's going to Parliament, whether it's going to the courts, we shall not give up.
Known for their resilience, many of the Sikh families affected in the riots have rebuilt their lives. And while elders in the community continue to fight for justice, the younger generation says that it's equally important for them not to forget what happened.
Nothing has been done. Nothing has been done. No. It's all, whatever is done, it's an oil wash. Nothing has been done.
People say compensation has been paid.
What compensation? a family who has lost 11 men of their family, they've been paid 250 rupees. What compensation? And can any compensation can accommodate a living person? No.
Do you feel that there is still a scope for a lot of change? Things can happen. Are you hopeful that?
I'm hopeful, yes, definitely. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But a lot of majority is with us. Not only the Sikhs, the Hindu majority is also with us. Many people come. They were not the Hindu Sikh riots. They were the Sikh and state riots. The genocide organized by the state. Yes, we have hope.
In New Delhi, Siddharth Pandey for NDTV.
So that's what we are asking. After all these years, 28 years later, will a special investigating team help deliver justice? Our guest today from the Shiromani Akali Dal Party, we have Naresh Gujral, Rajya Sabha MP, we have Jay Narayan Vyas of the Gujarat government, Javed Anand, activist, co-editor of Communalism Combat, KTS Tulsi, he's from the Law Commission. We have H.S. Fulka, who's written a book on the riots and he has been campaigning and fighting for the riot victims. And Dr. Radha Kumar, who was part of the Citizens Forum at that time in 1984, just after the riots happened. Now she's, of course, director of a policy group. Mr. Naresh Gujral, if I can start with you, we've seen so many commissions. Our story also mentioned that this time we've seen so many commissions. We've seen a CBI probe. They've all gone into it. The problem with the latest probe, what came out of the latest probe, which was the CBI probe, was that they said that many of the witnesses had died. They had also said that there wasn't any evidence left. Why is it that you think that a special investigating team now can help?
CBI is an arm of the government, and unfortunately we have seen time and again how the Congress government has been misusing CBI. I don't think the Sikh community will get justice from CBI, and I think it's high time that, like Gujarat, directly under the Supreme Court, a special investigation be launched under a retired Chief Justice. Only then will there be some hope.
Okay, so you're saying that just because the CBI was set up, a CBI inquiry was during the UPA regime, you don't believe in that. But isn't it also true that
because we have seen their track record. We have seen how serious or non-serious they have been. It's a matter of national shame that even after 28 years, not one prominent leader, and everybody in Delhi knows who they are, not one of them has been brought to book.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.